Let's start this because the lighting is wrong because it's like really dull outside, and then my laptop is running out of charge, and that's where I've got my Pinterest things. It's literally like 40%. It runs out really quick. I can't get anything to look right, so hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. How are you? I hope you're all doing well. In today's video we are going to be going through an updated WHIMSIGOTH Pinterest board. It's mainly crochet. I think there's one knitted thing in here and that's it, but I can't even remember. I thought instead of going through and trying to find new aesthetics to do videos on, I'd just go through all my old ones and do an updated version of them, because there's obviously a lot more things out there now. We're starting off with WHIMSIGOTH because that is it's kind of how I'd describe my aesthetic. In reality, I'd say my aesthetic is more like whimsical forest goblin who was adopted by Molly Weasley core, but that's not exactly, you know, it's not exactly a recognised aesthetic, so we're just going with WHIMSIGOTH. My main inspo for pretty much everything is Willow from Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Phoebe Buffay and Molly Weasley. So this is kind of a mixture of all of those. It's not everything in here is WHIMSIGOTH exactly. Like, they're not like whole outfits, some of them are more just whimsical. I kind of see it as academia. So with academia you have light academia and you have dark academia, and with whimsical it's kind of like you have whimsy and then you have WHIMSIGOTH. So yeah, that's my little explanation. If you don't agree with it, that's fine. This is just my definition and how I would see it, but everything in here is something that I would wear slash use slash display within my aesthetics. But yeah, if that is something you'll be interested in, then keep on watching. But without further ado, let's get into it, my darlings. As always, this video will be split up into 3 separate categories, which is clothing, accessories and home decor, and we'll start with clothing. I'm not sure what I had in not last year's, I think you're about 2 or 3 years ago now. I'm not sure what I had in my last WHIMSIGOTH Pinterest video. A lot of this stuff in here, like I said, is my aesthetic, so I've put things in here that I would love to crochet at some point. Some of these, if you did watch my bucket list for 2026, then you'll recognise some of these, such as this floral lace cardigan. I've had quite a couple of people comment saying that they're currently making this and that it's super duper fun, so it's not as intimidating to me now knowing that other people are doing it and enjoying it. And then this is another one that was in my bucket list. It's just this mesh top with these really funky sleeves, kind of like moss. They remind me of moss. And this star cardigan is also in there, and this swirly jumper as well. These are all in my bucket list for this year. This little black poncho, which I think is really super duper cute. Even doing this in like a dark brown. I feel like I'd probably do it in a dark brown. Brown's my favourite colour. I love wearing brown. I love having brown around my bedroom. It's great. What else is there? There's this huge jumper, huge oversized mesh jumper with all different little stripes and a star in the middle. I think that's really cute, and it'll be super duper easy, I'm presuming. Maybe the shaping of it will be a little bit more to think about, but the overall design and pattern, it's just the same thing over and over again. I'm pretty sure this is the one where you like, it'll either be like a triple crochet or it'll be like you chain 2 and then you do a double crochet all the way along. I don't think I mean, I might make it. I'm never going to say never, but at the moment, this is the most intimidating thing I can think of. But it's a penny lane coat in these 2 beautiful colours. It reminds me of Rita Skeeter. I swear it's from something. Like, I reckon it kind of reminds me of Daphne as well. Tell a bit, sorry, I keep swinging on my chair. It's because I'm nervous. Okay. Then we have a couple of vest tops. There's this one that has like 3 different patterns in, and it kind of has like a leaf pattern at the bottom. It's like, I'm so good at explaining, this is great. This one, which it is crochet, yeah, it's a crochet spiral sweater, so it's like all green and then it has a little spiral in the middle, but I believe it's using like a knit stitch. A bunch of raglan sweaters. This one I feel like was in my last one, the black, green and beige one. There's this granny square one where it's just a bunch of granny squares put together, and then the rest of it is regular crocheted in this beautiful yarn, which will always be my dream yarn. I don't know what yarn it is, but I will have it one day. Some more ponchos, like this green one. The person who'd made this, I follow them on YouTube, I'm pretty sure. And their entire aesthetic is just what I want, which is very much like witchy, like green witchy. It's great. This is the knitted one, but I'm pretty sure you'd be able to, I'm pretty sure you can make it in crochet but with a knit stitch, or even just some single crochets, double crochets, but it's off the shoulder and it has ribbon on the top and the bottom, but the top is folded over because it's an off the shoulder one. Again, beautiful yarn as well, so I'd love to try and make that but in crochet form or even knit form. You know, I might get there this year, you never know. What else is there? I have this maxi skirt, again, all different stitches. This one's purple, brown and beige. This would be really great. Again, I'd probably switch out the purple for a green, or at least put a green in it. So I feel like I just wear green with everything. And then we have this fully purple dress as well. I'm pretty sure their vibe is very much whimsy as well. And the videos in general, I've mentioned them before, but the videos in general, the long form, and they're just really freaking talented. There's quite a lot of other things, but it's just repeating. It's basically mesh cardigans, mesh tops, raglan jumpers, flowy skirts, flowy everything, and then sleeves that are like this. Just I just love a good bell sleeve or like a batwing, just anything like that. I want to make more of those this year. I was going to crochet a little cardigan for channel with this yarn. Let me grab it. I've already started it, but I quickly realised how difficult this yarn is to work. How difficult this yarn is to work with. That makes sense. Yeah, how difficult this yarn is to work with. So it's this. I believe it's like 90% acrylic, 93% premium acrylic and 7% polyamide. It's basically like a really thick mohair, and it's really tested me. So I stopped recording myself because as soon as I get stressed out in recording and I feel like I don't want to record anymore, I don't. So I'm trying to prevent burnout. But yeah, it is really cute. It's just I've literally had to go up to a size 10 hook, which is crazy. And I measured it, but I didn't measure it properly, so it's really oversized and I didn't want that. But the thing is with this is if I try undoing all this, it's gonna snap. It's kind of like, you know, when you accidentally pick up an extra stitch and then you tug in it and then it goes all like frayed. That's what it's like working with. So yeah, I'm definitely going to make a cardigan for the channel, but I'm just going to stick to DK or cotton because I'm not trying a new texture. Also, this top's really lovely and I'm just wearing it with my Ratatouille pyjama bottoms, so ignore that. But like I said, it's just purples, greens, browns, beiges, the darker, more muted version of those colours. Then just like lacy patterns and mesh and granny squares with little stars in and all that good stuff. But yeah, let's now move on to accessories. Again, some of these you'll have seen if you watched my crochet bucket list for 26, such as this little spiral scarf. This is definitely like a number one for me wanting to make. I think it's super duper cool. We've got spiral gloves. I actually started on a spiral glove last night. It actually looked really cool and it was really easy and really fun. So yeah, I'm gonna do that for a video. I think it'll be out after this, so stick around to see how that goes. These adverts are really annoying me. Then we have ones that are very similar, but they are like this swirly sun shape. It reminds me of Tangled. We have quite a few scarves. We've got this tapestry fly one. This year I wanted to try more tapestry, that's why I've added that in there. Hopefully I'll get to the point where I can make a tapestry scarf. I think that'd be really cool. We have more scarves. We've got this one with little dragonfly cutouts. I especially like this one, which has frills on the side. Green and purple is my kryptonite. I love it. Some bags. This one's a granny square, so basically what you use for the eyeball sweater. What else do we have? This moss scarf. Again, I feel like I save into Pinterest boards with every given opportunity. There's quite a few moss scarves, but this one is like one of my absolute favourites. Again, this star bag I save with every given opportunity. I don't know why I don't just make a star bag, because the amount of star blankets that I start and I never finish. I feel like making star bags would be so much better for me because I'll actually be able to finish them. Another scarf is this Fall River scarf. Again, this just looked really complicated and I want to try and push myself this year, so I've added this to the list of things to make as well. There are some leg warmers. Again, I save this in with every opportunity that I get. These ones that like go out on the bottom. Then these earmuffs are headphone covers. I can't remember which one they are, but I'm pretty sure these ones are by Pixel. And then we have, what else do we have? Then we have these little moth keychains, and I believe that is it. So yeah, that is it for accessories. And now let's move on to the last category, which is home decor. So like all the other categories, there are some in here that are already on my bucket list for 2026. This star blanket and this jewellery holder, this eye blanket. I'm not sure I added it into my bucket list, but I definitely said that I wanted to make more crochet blankets, granny square blankets, and this was saved into my last WHIMSIGOTH board. These, I've had these saved for ages and ages. They're just like these little jester hanging guys, and they're made with like, I can't remember what it's called, but it's where you just like crochet a bunch of double crochets into one stitch all the way along, and it like coils around. Like when you're making jellyfish, it's that, but it's just more so, the more snug. But I absolutely love these. I think they're so cute. There's some layouts for some blankets. So there's this completely blue one with all like swirls and stars, and then pretty much the same thing, but just in all jumbly colours or jumbly whimsical colours. There's these two star pillars, vines and wisteria. Always on my whimsical/whimsigoth lists, because I just think it's, you know, they're super quick and easy to make. You can make a bunch of it, stick it on your wall, and suddenly your room looks real whimsical. I need to do that. I want to do it in purples to match my raggedy bear. Definitely have to put that on my list. This little hammock with little hanging stars on it. Again, super duper cute, either for plushes or what I've done with my hammock. I didn't crochet it, I bought it. But what I've done with my hammock is put a bunch of my favourite yarns in there that go with the whimsical colour palette, and they just live up there, and I can grab them if I need them. But most of them I've got 2 or 3 balls of, so I keep those in my actual yarn boxes and then just keep the spare ones up there. This one I saved. I've seen quite a lot of these. Maya sent me a video the other day as well of one, so I'll pop that up here now. But it's basically mesh. It's paper mache but with yarn, and it's super duper, it's so cool. I love this one, it's very mesmerising. And then this other one is just a lampshade cover, so there's no like paper mache with that, but yeah. Then we have just some coasters, this cute little moon one, and then last but not least is this 3D picture frame of mushrooms and fungi, oyster mushrooms to be more exact. There's 2 of them. The second one reminds me of the cordyceps virus from The Last of Us, which is why I want to make it. Oh no, that's not last. I forgot the most important one. I was saving it till last because it's the most important one. It's the coolest one as well. These giant crochet bugs. Yeah, I need to make them. I need to make one. I need to make one so bad. Maybe that can be like a huge project that I do. But like, I've never wanted to possess something so much in my entire life. Like my entire life. So I want to make one. Specifically the rhino beetle. I feel like that'd be cool. Or like maybe a little scarab or something. I don't know. Oh, maybe an emerald, and then getting like different coloured yarns. Or just like one with like a really cool emerald blue green colourway. I feel like that'd be really cool. And then just having nothing on my bed apart from duvet pillows and this giant emerald beetle. That'd be really, really cool. I could get like mohair, like sparkly mohair, and put that through it as well. Yeah, that'd be like a huge project, maybe like a 3-part series. I feel like the planning, the actual crocheting, the stitching it all together, and then the final product. That'd be a huge one. So let me know if you want to see that, because that'd be really cool. I'd have to use like such a huge hook as well. Oh, it'd be really cool. Yeah, anyway. But yeah, that is it for home decor. So yeah, that is everything on my updated WHIMSIGOTH Pinterest board. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you get lots and lots of inspiration. Like I said earlier, I've been working on some swirly gloves, so I've got a feeling that's going to be the next video after this one. Just a little vlog of me making some swirly gloves, finally. Like I said, it's going really well. I'm enjoying it, and the patterns that, the colours that I've chosen, I'm very happy with. So hopefully the rest goes smoothly. The Pinterest board itself will be linked down below as always, along with my Discord. I also have my Etsy listed there, but I don't have anything on my Etsy, but I just keep it there in case I do decide to post things one day. I'm hoping to get my old crochet pieces up on Vinted soon, so I'll potentially link my Vinted in the description too. so feel free to go and check that out. I'll also link my Instagram. I finally have a crochet Instagram, and then the Discord as well. Feel free to join the Discord. That's where all the updates are given. Lovely set of people over there. If you have any questions or anything, they're more than likely going to answer, and I'll also be a lot more active on there as well, just in time for my background video ending. But yeah, that is it from me, my lovely dumplings, and I will see you in the next one. Why do I really like the lighting and everything now that I'm ending the video, but throughout it I hated it.